Rumors are that this recent jail sentence may have Robyn and Juan extremely nervous. What's going on? Well, I have some more information that may answer that question and more right after this. What's up, kinfolk, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, do me a favor and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, do me a favor and get notified, so you'll know whenever I upload new videos to the channel. Alright, kinfolk, come on into the house. We have a lot to talk about. And it centers around rumors that allegedly Robyn and Juan are extremely nervous about this recent jail sentence. What's going on? Well, I have some new information that may answer that question and more. And here it goes. Rumors are that a recent jail sentence of a Bravo housewife has Robyn and Juan nervous. Sources say that for some reason, Robyn is worried about Juan's alleged involvement in his former basketball player's lawsuit. This lawsuit is big, said the source, and sad if all the allegations about Juan's lack of compassion are true. If this manages to go to trial, then it could spell disaster for Juan and Robyn. While Juan has allegedly maintained his innocence, it's still not a good look for the two. Robyn is already on thin ice, said the source, with the network and producers over her lackluster and controversial season performance. However, there is more to the story, said another source. Robyn knows that her and Juan's have to lay low until things blow over. However, this recent jail sentence has them speeding things up. But why? Allegedly, Jen Saul of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City has Robyn nervous, not over a potential jail sentence, but having her and Juan's personal downfall documented on camera. Jen faced arrest, a trial, and a jail sentence all on camera really has Robyn scrambling for an exit, said the insider. Many people want to see Robyn's downfall, and she knows it. Over the years, Robyn has fallen out of grace with the Real Housewives of Potomac fans, continued the insider. They see her as boring and extremely problematic. So a scandal like this would be the perfect ammunition for non-fans of Robyn to use to campaign for her removal from the show. Industry insiders say that allegedly Robyn has made her intentions clear that she and Juan are leaving the franchise. Some say it's just a break, but others say it's a huge risk. And here's why. Robyn isn't a huge beloved Real Housewives of Potomac personality like Karen or Wendy. Two ladies who producers and fans love and will show them grace. If they decide to take a one-year break, producers would offer them an open invitation to return to the franchise whenever they saw fit. But not so much for Robyn. Sources speculate that she would definitely not receive the same courtesy from the network and producers, which could spell additional disaster for her and Juan's brands. Now, kinfolk, when this rumor came across my desk that allegedly Robyn was extremely nervous about Jen Saul's recent legal issues, I could understand why that would be a little nerve-wracking for her, but for this reason, I was kind of caught off guard because I didn't think Robyn was the type of person who cared about her public image. As always, Robyn does face a potential issue, and per usual, she's facing it in or trying to take on this issue in a very not so smart way. And here's why. Robyn tries to be smart, and I'm not saying she isn't. I would put it like this. Robyn tries to be extremely cunning when she is trying to execute a plan or a strategy, and I think a lot of times she overthinks it. And the reason why I feel like that this alleged plan to take a break from the show is a bad idea is because when you leave a reality TV show and not really being either forced out or asked to leave or take a break, you're really setting yourself up for a potential downfall in terms of how the network and producers see you. They may see you as a quitter. They may see you as someone who they cannot trust. This is going to stick it out and show fans and producers their authentic lives and what's going on behind the scenes. You know, Bravo and producers allegedly don't take too kind to individuals, especially housewives, who make a conscious effort to hide their personal lives and the personal drama that goes on in their lives behind the scene. More recently, we saw what they did to Kenya that year that she kept her marriage to Mark kind of under wraps and away from cameras. So that would not necessarily, in my opinion, feel like would be a good idea. But once again, Robyn is not so smart when she's trying to execute a plan. And we've seen that time and time again. Also, if Robyn did decide to leave on her own accord, we really can expect her spot to be taken over. And I don't think that producers would even bring in any new talent. I think, honestly, probably would make Jackie a full-time housewife and give her Robyn's peach. And if Robyn ever did decide to come back, I think they would make Robyn an underpaid friend of the show. Simply because, one, Robyn is already seen as boring. She's already seen as not bringing anything new to her storyline. It's been the same way since season 1 with Robyn and Juan, the Robyn and Juan show. They fight, they argue, they break up, they make up, they fight, they argue, they make up, they break up, they get engaged, fight, argue, get unengaged, fight, argue, get back engaged. And you see where I'm going with this. It has been a consistent storyline since the beginning, and a lot of my sources are saying that the network and producers are fundamentally tired of it. So Robyn leaving on her own accord doesn't sound like the best idea, but I don't expect Robyn to make good decisions when she's trying to execute a plan. Kinfolk, another part of this rumor that I do find very interesting is this. You know, if you are to believe this rumor, and it's all speculation at this point and alleged information, but if you are trying to believe this rumor that Robyn is backing away from the Real Housewives of Potomac to protect her brand and Juan's brand and to protect their personal image from getting drugged in the mud if this lawsuit takes off and becomes bigger than what it already is, then she really is making Juan look bad. And she's making Juan look bad because, one, Juan has maintained his innocence. My sources are saying that behind the scenes, allegedly, Juan feels as if he did nothing wrong. And if he did, sources are looking at this case like there is nothing really criminal about mishandling this situation if you're looking in from the outside in. You know, a lot of my sources have read the court documents, and we have read some of the court documents as well. I think we all can agree that Juan probably should have handled all of these allegations and alleged information, because right now everyone is still innocent until proven guilty. But the only thing that you can really hold Juan to after reading all the information about the lawsuit is that if you to believe that he mishandled this, he probably could have handled it in a better way. And just hearing about what his former basketball player said about the alleged abuse, then yes, Juan probably could have and should have handled it differently than what he allegedly did. So with Juan maintaining his innocence, it doesn't bode well that Robyn would allegedly want to step away from the show to protect Juan when Juan feels as if he did nothing wrong, and especially if you feel like nothing that you did was very criminal. And the reason why I say this looks bad for Juan is because Robyn is making it seem as if Juan has something to hide. If you have nothing to hide, then telling your story on camera can be very supportive of your argument. It can really help viewers see another perspective, another side to the situation. And you know, moving forward, it just seems as if that would just be the most logical thing to do. It also would give Juan and Robyn's storyline some new life, give them something else to talk about other than planning a wedding and not planning a wedding. And so I think for that way, once again, we have Robyn, who is someone who I feel is just incapable of executing a plan, let alone a successful plan and a very intricate plan, as the one that her and Juan are currently facing, or the issue that they're trying to solve. Now, the last part of this rumor that I think is just very telling, and I think this is a part of the rumor that I think none of my sources really picked up on, and I really picked up on this kind of right away, and it's this. I honestly think that Robyn allegedly stepping back from the franchise because of Juan's legal issues, I think that's a part of it, if you want to believe that part of the rumor. But I honestly think that her stepping back from the camera is her trying to avoid her karma of being displayed on camera and being documented for everyone who does not like her to see. Robyn has consistently put out bad energy these last 4 seasons of Real Housewives of Potomac. Her energy has just been, and it's all subjective, but for me personally, and for a lot of other Real Housewives of Potomac fans, her energy has just been very dark. It has been very controversial. It is, I would say, not necessarily the Robyn that we met. It's just a more elevated Robyn that we met. And now that we're really seeing Robyn and who she is at certain points in her life, and it just not bode well for her. It makes her seem very disconnected, very manipulative, and very evil. And so I think that Robyn feels like her downfall, or potential downfall, of her and Juan's marriage through this case is something that she would probably want to shield herself and her ego from, and not allow other people in just to see how messy things are getting behind the scenes in her and Juan's life. Robyn understands how public perception works. She understands it. I'm of the belief that Robyn does not care. Robyn just, in my opinion, does not care about what other people think about her, which is on one end a good thing, but on the other end, when you lack self-awareness and you're doing things that are very detrimental to someone's mental health, and when you are being a bully and you don't care what other people are saying and calling you out about that, so you can regroup and change courses, then that says a lot about who you are as a person. And I think that Robyn pretty much knows that deep down, and that's why she's running from the cameras. She doesn't want to see those tables turn in real time. She don't want to give fans opportunities to see those tables turn in real time and see all of the bad energy and karma that she has put out come back to her. Because right now, this lawsuit, from my sources are saying, has not, picked up any steam just as yet, outside of its initial discovery and things were made public, but it definitely has potentials to become mighty big, and a mighty big issue for Robyn and Juan that a lot of Housewives fans, including myself, would love to see play out on this show. But it seems like that allegedly Robyn is trying her best not to let that happen. But kinfolk, I want to know what you guys think. If you are to believe this rumor that Robyn and Juan are leaving the Real Housewives of Potomac to protect their brand and their image and their family, if you believe that's the reason, let me know in the comment section below. Or if you believe that they're leaving allegedly to protect their themselves from reaping the bad energy that at least Robyn has put out, then let me know if you agree with that perspective as well in the comment section below. Alright, kinfolk, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys over on the next one. Peace.